Hello, everyone out there in EuroTruck land and YouTube land and wherever you may be watching this. This is your old pal Frosty Nut, and we got a little bit of an information video for you. Now, the following information may not be correct as to the way that things are done, but it's the way that I've found that resolves a lot of issues regarding mods. Now, I've just got my profile in front of you that you can see, and I have a whole lot of mods installed. And sometimes you load up the game, you got a whole lot of mods installed, and the game crashes. Or the mods doesn't appear to be working in the game, and you said it was, or you thought it was working, but it doesn't appear to show up, or doesn't appear to come to life. And I'm going to show you a way to find that easily and fix that. Now, this is specifically the way that I'm looking at this is not for mods that you've downloaded and installed. That is also another way of dealing with mods. But this particular one at the moment that I'm dealing with is from mods you've installed from the Steam Workshop. So you've gone in, you've put your mods in Steam Workshop, and you loaded them in, the game loads up, and you're driving around, la la la, and everything's fine. And then you go to do something that you know that mod is supposed to do, and it doesn't do it. Or you don't notice any change. Now, I'll give you an example. There is a mod that I have installed called Accessories. As soon as I can find it and locate it, I will tell you. This one here, Additional Accessory Mod. Now, this one and the SCS Lite mod seem to have a little bit of a conflict with each other. Now, according to everything that of logic, you'd say, oh, well, you know, that's different types of mod, different lights and all that, so why shouldn't it work together? And exactly right. And if I click on the information of this mod, it tells me Additional Accessory Mod, multiplayer ready as well. Mod version, special, the beacons, bonfire in space are hookable on exterior. And a note, the accessory needs to set in single player and should be loaded in multiplayer. That's if you want to do that. Mainly tested on Scania Streamline 730, but should work on all others too. Now, I thought I actually had that mod working, and thought at one stage that it was actually working fine. And then I bought a truck and went in to put lights on it. And all these lights showed up. I thought, okay, well, that's fine. And then I turned this mod off and went back to put lights on the truck in accessories, and there was nothing showing up. Now, why is that? I don't know, because all these other ones are in there. So you think, well, I've got all these other light accessory ones like SES Light. Why doesn't the lights of that show up at least? Because it should. There shouldn't be anything stopping. But here's a way that if you've got something that might be conflicting, here's a way to find out what it is and how to fix it. So a simple workaround, in my opinion, a very simple workaround. And well, what I've discovered. All right, so what I'm going to do is just change over the screen. If I can remember how to do that on this one, we're going to do that. Okay. So what we got here on the screen is our game log. Our game log from inside the game itself in Documents, EuroTruck, you'll find your game log. Not the game.crash, game log. And in game log, it's basically a whole list of information about your mods and your drive and your settings and your config and everything. And if you go through it, down the bottom, go all the way, we'll start going through it, you'll find where it started loading in now. Notice it's loading from where the actual game is installed. So Steam Library, Steam Apps, but instead of going to Common and then EuroTruck, there's another directory called Workshop, followed by another directory called Content, and then, of course, a number allocated to the directory for that game. So if it was American Truck Simulator, it would have another number as well. So this is just for EuroTruck, this one. So you'll see that's the content, and then this is the directory number that the mod is actually installed in. So you go through it and you'll come down and then you see a warning or an error. So it says warning, mods, too many categories defined for mod workshop package. Limit to using first two. Okay, you go, what's that? So look at the one above it. And it says the workshop content number and the directory number. Then look at the one below it as well. Now, I don't think it's related to the one below it because there's no warning after that, and there would be otherwise. So we've got here 148, 148, and then you get the warning. So what we do is we then go to the content directory, that directory, and then the number of the file. And I've already done that. I'll move that out of the way. So here is my content, workshop content directory, and the number of that mod that it's referenced. And here is the mod. Now I've got a mod description and a mod logo, so I can see what it is. So the best and easiest way is just to click on the mod logo. Okay, there's the mod logo. This is what appears in your game. So it's the additional accessory mod that seems to be the issue. So I can look at the add-on hookups and see it says beacons, horn, light, and small lights. Those are what's in that package. But according to EuroTruck's log, it doesn't like it. There's a problem. It's not working correctly. So now I know which mod it is. All I have to do is just go back to EuroTruck, and what we can do is we can just turn it off. Simple as that. And then we can confirm the changes, and that's done. Now, if we're still having an issue with lights and that not showing up, we need to go and have a look at the next line underneath that. So, as I said, what we do is we go back to our little screen, and we look at the one underneath that, and the number is 216-155-6085. So I'm going to put that over there, and we're going to look for that number in the content directory. So 216, and that might be it'll be different on yours. It just depends on what order Steam put them in. So we want 216 and 1556 216 155. I'm just looking over at the other screen again. Where is it? Where have you gone? My eyes are going. 556085. That's it there. Let's see what this one is. Now, not all mods will be zipped up. Some will be, some won't be. So if they're zipped up, you'll need to actually open them to have a look at what they are. So we'll use 7-zip to open it up, and we can see what it is, and we'll look at the icon again. And this one says additional AI traffic. Now, I know I haven't even got that turned on, so that's definitely no issue there. So let's have a look through the list again and see what else could it be. What other issues we have. And if we keep going through, because we want to clear out any issues until we sort it out, because some mods will conflict with each other. So the next one down that I can see a warning on says mods, no valid categories defined for mod workshop package. No valid categories. So this one here says 198388561 is where the file is. So we'll come back to our content directory and we look for that number again, which was, if I can get my eyes to work and focus on it again, was 198. So that find that number first. 198 and 38 3885611. 3885611. That's it there. So now we'll have a look at this package and see what it is. Okay, so this one here looks like it's a tuning thing. It's the tuned traffic speed one that I have for the trucks. Okay. So what would that be causing an issue? It says on there quite clearly that the mod, the game loads up with the mod, but it says no valid categories defined for mod workshop package. And then what it's done, it's actually unmounted it. So it's not even actually using it. Now the description tells you that it's supposed to be a realistic truck traffic speed for tuned truck traffic pack. Aha. There we are. So that is probably what is the problem is there. That I need to have the tuned truck traffic pack by Traffic Maniac. Required tuned truck traffic pack by Traffic Maniac 2.7 or higher. This mod allows trucks moving in traffic to travel at different speeds. Mod does not affect SCS trucks. It does not change the default settings of the trucks. It can work well with other traffic packages. For SCS default trucks, please go to my other mods. This mod works with 138. So the tuned traffic truck traffic pack I don't have. Henceforth, that's why I got the error, and that is what the problem is. So again, we can come back over to EuroTruck, go back into our mod manager, and back in our mod manager, and we find that mod. Oh, I've just got to change the screen back because I can see what's happening. It's flipping over the screen again on me. Okay, so now we just find that particular mod, which was the truck traffic. I'll try and find it under truck traffic. There we are. And we can then double check on the information, and it says required tune truck traffic pack. So that's why we're having an issue with that one. Turn it off, confirm the change, and we're good to go. And then we can just go through and check again. So I'll do one more. We'll check again one more. So we'll come back over to our game log, and we'll go for the next one down. It says a warning. No valid categories defined for mod workshop package setting defaults. So this one is 198.388.5611. Was that? That's the one I just did. Yeah, sorry. That is the one I just did, isn't that? 5611. Yeah, that's right. That's the one we just did. Sorry. Let's go down again until we find the next one. And we're having a look here. Now we've got, this time instead of warning, we've got error. Mod package manager. Incorrect Steam Workshop mod structure. Missing versions.sii. Package name, mod workshop package, published ID, installed path, so on. Okay, so 691.884.281. So I don't know what the .sii files are or how to edit them, but I do know. See how this one here has a versions.sii file attached? It's obviously hasn't got that in that directory. So let's come back out and we'll go to that again. And the number was 691.884. 691.884. 691.884. And just double check that. 281. 691.884.281. That's it there. Okay, so you can see already in the directory there is no versions.sii text or file there like it should be. Now that could just be the simple problem, and maybe I could cut and paste one from another one. I don't know. It's not worth me mucking around with something I don't know about at all. So what we've got here is we've got some files. So best way to do it is just to open them up and have a look at what they are. Okay, now the first one's already given me an error saying it can't open it up. So let's have a look at the second one. And I'm getting an error again. And the last one, okay, is also giving me an error. So now that's a bit of a problem, because now I don't know what this mod actually is. And how can I find out what it actually is? I don't know on this one, because I have no further information. But I'm assuming that these numbers, 123 to 126, 127 to 134, and 135 to latest, are versions. So all I can see there is that we have 3 zip files that are corrupted and a mod that I don't know anything about. So how am I going to fix that one? Well, you know, like anything, the easiest and obvious solution is to delete it. That means delete the directory. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to delete it. I don't know what mod it is, but it's causing a problem. And by doing that, hopefully, when I go to load the game in again, it will actually either reinstall it or remove it, and then I'll know exactly what it is. Now, what I mean by that is, because I've just deleted the directory, so now what's going to happen is that Steam hasn't got anywhere to go with it as far as it knows. It'll check the mod directory, and it won't have that particular directory there, so it won't know what to look for. So if I go into Mod Manager now on my profile, obviously the last package that I have up the top is this AI traffic pack, which I've only just just installed from Steam, because it just updated about an hour ago, and I was just browsing and it was there, and I thought, okay, it says it's just updated, so I'll check it out later. So I haven't checked that out yet. But we can see that that's the last one at the top. There's nothing else there. Now, I can probably have a look to see if I can find anything new. And what we can also do is just show only Steam Workshop items. And that's what we'll do. We'll just show Steam only items. We don't want to show anything else at the moment. We don't want to show the mods that are actually installed in our mod directory. We only want to see the Steam ones. But there's nothing that's going to really sort of appear. If I look around, can I check? There's a couple here that are incompatible. I don't think that had anything to do with it. This one says it's incompatible because it's missing some DLCs. That doesn't mean it doesn't work. It just means that some DLCs which are required by the mod are missing, and you have to make sure you have them installed and activated. And this one says DLC Crone. So that may be an extra thing I need to get this mod, pardon me, to actually work. So I'm going to keep that there until I find out. Let's have a look at this sound file one. This mod is only compatible with 1.3 to 1.34. Okay, so there's no point in me keeping that one, so we'll unsubscribe from that and get that out the way. And we'll just have a quick glance through. Because I've deleted that directory, it probably won't show up right now until I actually restart the game. But we'll just have a quick mosey through. And these are only the Steam Workshop items that are showing, which is probably the best thing, so we don't get confused. And I can't see any other issues there so far. There's a lot of them I haven't activated because we go through mods slowly to make sure things are right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just close that down. Do I need to confirm the change? No, I unsubscribed from that. So Close that down. Yes. I'm going to quit the game because it's not going to do anything else at the moment as far as Steam Workshop goes. I'm going to close the game. Yes. And what we're going to do now is simply reload the game. So if it's going to reinstall, and it may not, but if it's going to reinstall, because apparently with Steam Workshop I'm still subscribed to it, so it will then show up at the very top. Now, it doesn't always happen, but it may. So just queried the Steam Workshop, and we're going to go into Mod Manager, and we're going to have a look. Now, it may be no change, there might be. Okay, I can't see any change at all. So that's fine. At the moment, not a problem. It's not something that's going to bug me or bother me. So the next time I run the game, and then I'll check the game log, I'll see if there's an entry for that again. So we'll just continue on from there at this stage, checking for errors and going through those errors and looking at the mods and removing any that seem to be a bit of a problem. So there you go. Thank you for joining me on this little video. I hope you found that informative. So if you're having issues with mods or not working, not showing correctly, things to that extent, this might be the solution to fix that for you in a quick, efficient and effective manner. And I know nothing about programming mods, writing mods or anything like that. If you found this video useful, helpful, please click rate, comment, subscribe, leave a comment below in the comments for me. If you didn't find it constructive, or you've got some idea yourself that might be better than mine that you can share with all of us and including our viewers, then please let us know in the comments below. I appreciate everyone who takes their time out to watch a YouTube video, especially on something that there might be 1,000 different answers already for, but I try to at least give you a little bit of something that is quick and simple. Thanks for joining me. This is Frosty Nut. Catch you next time.